Zinoto.
Presented by EA Sports in association with the PGA Tour. It's second round coverage of the Career Builder Challenge. Teeing off to start the round here at PGA West. This first hole is a 445-yard par 4. Frank, walk us through the first tee shot.
Only the longest hitters won't hit driver down here, Rich. 3-wood at that bunker if you are really, really long. Otherwise, sort of try and squeeze that driver down the left side. Shorten this hole up a little bit because it plays every inch of that 450 yards.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I would say.
On the green, and a chance for birdie here on the first hole. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Frank, this is the kind of start every player wants.
Yeah, swinging it well. Certainly hitting the ball in the right place there. And the other good thing, too, he's actually putting well. Game's about rhythm. When you have good rhythm, it just looks effortless. To hit the ball 300 yards through the air, that easy.
And that's going to stay on the fairway here at the second hole. All right, Frank, what's the player looking at here on the second hole with the approach shot?
Well, Rich, notice the bunker that cuts into the green on the left side. It turns into a crescent-shaped green. So really there's 3 distinct sections, the one in the back, the one in the middle, and the front. Just be very wary of where the flag is here.
Oh, can't hide the flag stick from that man. Birdie try again here today. Had a nice birdie on this hole yesterday. That drops for another birdie. 2 in a row to start the round. Now to the third hole, a par 4, 471 yards. Frank, break this hole down for us.
Well, the trouble appears down that left side with the series of bunkers, but you've got to take into account the trees that are well positioned down the right side. Plus, as you can see, this fairway is not exactly flat.
Good straight shot right in the fairway here at the third. Frank, what's the best way to get at this hole location here at number 3?
If there's a desired shot pattern, it's a little draw off the tee and a little draw in. And the reason why, if you look at the shape of that green, it's on a 45-degree angle to the left. So it really does suit a shot coming in from the right.
Well, this one is offline just a bit. Look out. And that one is going to end up in the rough. Pretty good result right there, considering...
It looked rough all the way.
Exactly.
Rich, really did.
Frank, this would be a nice way to jumpstart the round.
Yeah, his momentum can quickly go in the right direction if he makes this.
Oh, yeah, he's made it for a birdie. Frank, this is our first par 3 of the day. The fourth, about 192 yards.
And it's called sandpit. So if you're not on the green, chances are you're getting that lob wedge or sand wedge out. The green is 36 yards deep. Got a nice little sort of hump and hollow roll to it. Mini roller coaster.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. Just a pure strike and a perfect result. He'll have a good look at birdie now. This one just requires a little bit of focus.
Comfortably knocks it in.
Frank, this looks like a fun hole. The first par 5 of the day, 535-yard fifth.
Yeah, as long as you've got something that doesn't go left off the tee shot and doesn't go right off the second shot, you'll be fine. Oh, that's got to be 300 yards, isn't it? Second shot.
All right. That's pretty far away to be an eagle. That's pretty far away to be an eagle. That's impressive. That was close.
That was nice. As good as it's going to get. There's going to be no worries about making that one.
That would have been really impressive if that went in. And been an eagle.
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Well, here we are at the first par 5 of the day, the fifth, 535 yards. Frank, break it down.
It's called double trouble. Reason why, there's the lake on the tee shot on the left side, and then he's reversed it up there on the second shot. He put the lake on the right.
This one doesn't look good.
There's water over there.
Wow, lucky break right there, Frank.
Well, that's what everyone else is going to say, except him.
I tell you, he's setting himself up for a good weekend. A former college #1 makes another birdie. Frank, if you want to play this game at the highest level, and no doubt our players do, you have to sort of be tactical. Will you break down shots or break down a hole? How would you break down this hole in a very smart way?
Yeah, I know what you're getting at there. A lot of people would think 350 yards, you could bash a driver down there and you'd finish up in trouble. Well, the way to be aggressive on a strategic hole is to just put the first one in play in a position where you can attack with the second. And there's no shame in that. You can still walk off here more days than often than not with a 3. Well, it's going to take a good one here considering what they've already gone through, Rich. Right now, that green is going to look very small, so it's going to take a good shot here to give himself an opportunity.
Some really poor play to this point. Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. We just saw a player in total control of what he's doing. Didn't miss a green in regulation. all day long. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. You'll love them, the birdies, and that's another one. Well, Frank, here at the par 5 8th, 559 yards. Looks as though the player's getting a break from the water, but there is some trouble out there.
Yeah, there certainly is bunkering both on the left and the right. Once again, though, par 5s are always an opportunity for the longer hitter. Even if you stray a little offline, then it just becomes a 3-shotter like it is for everybody else.
And from the fairway for his second shot here. Now the approach shot here on this par 5 8th. Oh, this could be good. Oh, just a superb shot.
You're not going to see much better than that all day today.
This for another birdie on this hole on the week. Continues to amaze, yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Frank, the par 4 9th at 452 yards is all you want.
You could make 5 here every day just by poking it down the left side, but who wants to do that? Force your hand, try and go down the right side. You might make the odd 3, make a few more 4s, but miss it on the right, and that's where you start to make a big number.
Nothing to argue about there, right in the fairway. Player really needs to be dialed in here. This approach shot is not easy by any stretch here at the 9th.
There's a big green.
All right.
There's every inch.
Eagle. Oh, of course.
I mean, that's how the game is played, right there.
He's
Nice.
just making it look so easy. That birdie coming up, formality.
Just a little tap in here. Count it, that's a birdie. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports. We are back at PGA West, getting set to continue the action on the back 9. Beautiful hole here. Rock border that lines the water here at number 10. It's 416 yards. Like the looks of this one.
Oh, yeah. I tell you, there's long and long. And that, with a little bit of breeze behind, it's long.
He rode the wind there to payday. He's going to have a good look coming up. Had a birdie here yesterday in there close. Great opportunity for another one. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business.
Good solid stroke there, no sign of nerves on that.
Boy, this is a long par 5, the 11th at PGA West, 617 yards.
This has exploded off the club face. Well, with a good shot here, Rich, this eagle on the cards, hole very reachable from where he is.
Don't get many opportunities like this. This is a good place to take advantage. Excellent shot to within 10 feet. This from about 10 feet. Wow, Nate's eagle makes everybody else look sort of average, Frank.
And look at the size of that lead on the leaderboard now.
Frank, Pete Dye always gets a player thinking what might be going through a player's mind right here.
You're going to play it as a layup. You know, that's a given. It's just what distance you want. And for every distance you're going to hit it off the tee, Pete Dye gives you a different challenge. If you lay it all the way back, obviously you've got the widest fairway. Then you've got the longer second shot. Get a little closer, it starts to shrink up, shrink up, shrink up. So it's how much do you want to bite off?
Frank, another good scoring opportunity here at the par 4 12.
Yeah, just have to focus on where that flag is in relation to these little ridges and the mounds on this green. It's called moat because it's protected all by that wall of sand down that left side. That's not really in play for this shot. If you're smart, use one of those little ridges. They can kick it towards the flag.
Well, this one is offline just a bit. Look out.
All right, eagle.
That one is going to end up in the rough.
Ooh, that was close
I
again.
think he'll be happy with that, given that it looked like it was headed right for the rough.
Yeah, it looked like that was the only place it was going to finish. But, well, it's a little bit unexplainable. Let's see what he does from here now. Lucky break.
Oh, yeah, he's made it for a birdie. Tricky par 3 here, the 13th, 214 yards.
Swerve.
Sets up well for the player. Birdie yesterday, and a chance for another one today. He really likes this hole. Made birdie yesterday. Can he do it again today?
Really solid stroke.
Now another short par 4. It's only 389 yards. But Frank, where could a player go off course, so to speak, at this 14th?
Well, this is a hole where you have to play your own game. If you're a longer hitter, I think you can challenge that bunker and knock it over there. And if you're shorter player, you should be only looking at that left side. You're always going to feel like you've left something out here on a hole like this. You always think you could have done the other option. But this is where you've got to stick to what you think is your game plan.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Well, it looks as though they're going to need to use all their strength to sort of hack it out of that rough, missing it off the tee here. Just averted danger right there. So close.
Why does he have all the luck?
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. No problems there.
Yeah, keeps the round going, keeps the momentum on his side.
Now to the par 4 15th hole, 468 yards. Frank, what do you like about number 15?
The variation of the bunkering here, Rich, I think is excellent. The bunker that meanders its way down the right side tends to go to the right, and then you start to see those two bunkers down the left side. You've really got to try and take that second one on the left out of play. That requires something in excess of 280 yards. From there on in, you've got a chance.
A great way to start a hole, nicely placed in the fairway. Frank, the 15th is called turning home. Time now to turn on the jets, and a good chance.
Yeah, after a good drive, once again, height's going to be rewarded here with the second shot. See the way that green is protected by the bunkers. So if you can come in here really high, get that to land soft, there's a lot of flags on this green that you can go at.
This is a good-looking shot. Frank, not just a player, but an artist. Just beautiful work right there.
The only thing I can say, Rich, is that was Seve-esque.
Birdie here yesterday, trying to do it again today. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. This is the second par 5 at PGA West of 600 or more yards. The 16th is a pretty good test. Playing his second shot here at the par 5. Settles in, looking to knock it in tight. Frank, this really is kind of a good lesson. You and I had said earlier that it looked gloomy, but you dig in, you keep fighting, and something good happens.
You have to credit his composure.
See if you can get this one to drop here at the 16th for a birdie. This one just requires a little bit of focus.
That was cruel. It looked like it was certainly going in.
Good try, just didn't quite read the break, Frank.
It shouldn't be a problem, you'd think, cleaning up here for par.
Just a couple of feet. Frank, a par here, that's just fine. Well, we've arrived at Alcatraz, the signature hole here at PGA West.
Oh, this is right at it.
Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. Frank, this is a player in full flight right now.
It looks too easy right now.
One great hole after another here at PGA West. The finishing hole, no exception. Frank, what can we expect here?
Great finishing hole. It's amazing. If you took the three bunkers we're first going to see down the right side, this would almost be a nothing hole. But because they're perfectly situated here, they really shrink up that driving area down the left side. And this is just a reward for a great swing, a great strike, a great shot.
Frank, one last critical approach shot here at 18.
Well, if we see someone left of this flag that's not in the water, they've pulled their second shot.
This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I would say.
Really in control of this hole. Birdie yesterday and another opportunity on the way. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Continues to amaze, yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. There you have it. The second round is complete. Another solid effort put together, and it shows on the scorecard.
And after 2 rounds, you really start to see not only who's playing well, but who's consistent.
CBT Naruto over and out. And also, today is October 14th, 2019. Shout to Team Naismith's birthday today. So on our first take, it says their birthday and all that. Some says his birthday, so yeah, shout out to that. It's amazing. And everybody shouted him out on first take too, so yeah, it was all amazing. Yesterday was happy birthday to Team Naismith. And also the Monday Night Football game tonight, Packers versus the Lions. It's at Green Bay. Detroit Lions going to Green Bay, and it's about to be an amazing game. Matt Stafford and Aaron Rodgers. It was had a great rivalry. It was having a good rivalry. All the Hail Mary plays when Aaron Rodgers went to Detroit. So yes, I think it just one Hail Mary play, but you know what I'm saying. Like Aaron Rodgers opened his Hail Mary plays. Hold up. So yeah, and my favorite team, New York Giants, by the way, we made a Hail Mary play on them too, to kill our second Super Bowl. We made it versus them in the playoffs on our way there. And then we got there, we beat the Patriots. So yeah, almost acknowledging all of that. And yeah, also shout out to Whisper's movie coming out last week, Gemini Man, on October 11th, 2019, just 3 days ago. And yeah, it's pretty fresh, pretty amazing. Just like me, I'm pretty fresh and pretty amazing, and I'm excited too. Yeah, the movie also looks like the movie also looks like it's exciting. And also shout out to Supergirl season 5 episode 2 coming out yesterday on October 13th, 2019. Also all NFL games with that too. Those were all amazing. And yeah, shout out to Supergirl season 5 episode 2 coming out yesterday, October 13th, 2019. It's exciting, amazing, and pretty fresh, just like I said it would be. And I'm Green Lantern, so we just acknowledging all of this. And shout out to Melissa Benoist, she's amazing, Supergirl and all that. So yes, and if we're doing a movie or TV show, Green Lantern, we will be. It's gonna be me. I'm the role. I'm playing the role of Green Lantern. I ain't Green Lantern. I'm Green Lantern in real life. So yes, with all that being said, CBT Naruto over and out.